Hey everyone, this is Nick from GamersNexus.net, and I'm here to talk about Raptor's most played PC games for November 2014. So Raptor, if you didn't know, is a digital gaming platform that basically takes your achievements and tracks your progress from multiple platforms like Steam, PSN, Xbox Live, etc. And yeah, they're actually walking distance from where I live, so it's cool to hear from these guys monthly about what games are being played the most and kind of track the trends from that. No big surprise, League of Legends has been the monthly #1 getter, and it's still at #1 despite some of the playtime dropping between this month and last. Really, it went down about 16%. There wasn't any major release. There was an update to the game, but there were some long queues when that update was happening. As we get through December here, perhaps playtime might go up as a result of the Intel Extreme Masters tournament that was here in San Jose not too long ago. Coming up close to League of Legends, or closer than it's been recently, was World of Warcraft. It's amazing to see what this game has done after 10 years. Warlords of Draenor has just continued to up the playtime in that game, and actually since it's been released, playtime for World of Warcraft has doubled. So that's pretty impressive, especially for a game that's that old. On the contrary, the playtime for Blizzard's other games, we're talking about Hearthstone and Diablo 3, has actually dropped. Blizzard's been pretty busy as a result of BlizzCon last month, and yeah, there's been a lot of hype around those games and Heroes of the Storm even, and I think that's an alpha right now. A lot of other competitive games also dropped in their play during November. Competitive games and MMOs like Minecraft and ArcAge, those dropped a lot. Counter-Strike dropped, Smite dropped, Dota 2 dropped. So yeah, there aren't that many changes in the list in terms of the rankings versus last month, but the playtime overall for those games has gone down for a lot of them. Final Fantasy XIV is an exception. It went up 21% over the month. That's because there was a 60-day free trial in the Game of the Year edition that was recently released, so that's one of the reasons why it's still going strong. It didn't change positions, but again, game time was up. November was a weird month. I would definitely say that because you have Spider Solitaire cracking the top 20 for the first time in 11 months. It's now at number 19, and guess what? The playtime actually peaked on Thanksgiving, so people, I guess, were playing with their families. So yeah, there you go. New to the list are two games that released in November. One of them is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, which, although coming in at number 17 and perhaps peaking further in December or January, it's kind of more of a console game in terms of the popularity of competitive FPSs. The other game that debuted on the list at number 10 is Dragon Age Inquisition from BioWare. That only released November 18th, so that had a strong turnout for a couple of weeks there. Dropping off the top 20 were two games that we've actually reviewed, as well as a couple others like FIFA. So yeah, the first of which was Shadow of Mordor, the open world action title that we enjoyed very much, and kind of surprising to see that given that it had a pretty good sale around Black Friday. The other game that was dropping off the list there was Borderlands, a pre-sequel, a game that Steve reviewed in Benchmark. He wasn't too crazy about that. All right, so that's pretty much a rundown from what Raptor has. We'll be sure to keep you guys posted when we find out the next results for December. Do you know any of the games that we could possibly see make it back to this list? How far will Call of Duty go? How far will Dragon Age Inquisition go? Go ahead and let us know in the comments. I think that from these results here, we haven't seen the effects of the games that were purchased during Black Friday actually, pan out here in the last few days of November. So perhaps we'll see some games that were on sale with Steam or Black Friday actually make this list as well. Remember, there aren't really any big releases among PC games in December, so perhaps it'll be kind of a rehash of what we've seen in October or September, where it just comes in a second wave. But anyway, we're curious to hear what you say. Be sure to stay tuned to Gamers Nexus for more PC gaming trends and coverage. Stay classy.